But ultimately, if you look closer, we're pretty different in, attire. I sort of formed the band, and I always formed it with the idea of I wanted to collaborate. I wanted to be playing one piece of music, my guitar part, and then hearing like Paul do a vocal line over and go, wow, that's great. It makes it very hard to repeat oneself in every single aspect on the business side and on the musical side. So it's really good that way, but it is very, very difficult. It is hard to communicate that way, but as I said, you hope through all the going back and forth that you'll come up with something greater.
It's gotten to the point where for me, I can't even possibly imagine being in a band or where one person or two other people are running the show. I can't even consider them bands in a way. I almost can't believe that there would be a band that would call itself a band and have a name and everything where one person runs the show. It just seems to me like not really that's not really a band.
It's a hard thing to have democracy, but it's an important thing. And as I said, the band was wasn't something we grew into. It was something that was part of the package when we started forming the band. That was the main influence on the band, honestly, more than any other musical one, was the idea of forming a real band, a very democratic one. Obviously, by being in a band, it's sort of you have an image, and if you're going to be on stage, it is an image that you're wearing, whether you're wearing a T-shirt, that might be your image, or whether you're wearing a suit and whatnot. But for us, it's a kind of more, again, one of our common points. We're, as I said, very, very different as individuals, but this is something that we do have in common in the sense of, wearing maybe suits or ties or shirts or just kind of dressing up to a certain setting. But ultimately, if you look closer, we're pretty different in, attire. It's just something we do as an individual basis that connects us as a band, but it's not something that's preconceived or, we need as an image. We never had a band meeting. We don't talk about it. And if people actually never mention it to us in a way, we would just go, cool, it's fine. It's not something that we're trying to champion out there.